In an attempt to avert any possible move to endanger the IMF deal, Federal Minister Miftah Ismail will sit down with Khyber Pakhtunkhwa Finance Minister Taimur Salim Jagra on Monday to resolve differences between the centre and the province over outstanding issues. The meeting comes against the backdrop of a series of events emerging out of a letter written by Mr. Jagra to Mr. Ismail on Friday, just 3 days ahead of the IMF Executive Board's meeting scheduled for 29th August to approve the disbursement of a $1.18 billion tranche to Pakistan under a bailout package. In the letter, Mr. Jagra informed Mr. Ismail that his KP administration might find it difficult to run a provincial surplus this year in view of flood-related damages. Meanwhile, sources at the IMF said Mr. Jagra's letter will not affect the deal Pakistan is negotiating with the lender. The profits and dividends on foreign investments in Pakistan fell sharply down to an insignificant level in the first month of the current fiscal year, suggesting the poor economic performance. The State Bank of Pakistan's latest data showed that the outflow of profits and dividends on foreign investments, mostly foreign direct investment, in July was just $16.5 million compared to $159.2 million in the same month last year. The July outflow was much less than the June outflows of $50.6 million, reflecting the slowdown of the economic growth, while the inflow of the FDI has also gone down. The FDI in July fell by 43.3% to $58.9 million compared to $103.8 million in the same month last year. The situation is highly disappointing for investors since the country is badly hit by flash floods, while the inflows of dollars from creditors still remained a dream. The stock market commenced on a negative note in the outgoing week over concerns over new tax measures aimed at increasing revenue collection. RF Habib Limited said the investor sentiment was revived after the State Bank of Pakistan kept the policy rate unchanged. Moreover, the momentum gained further strength after Qatar announced its plans to invest $3 billion in various commercial and investment sectors. Meanwhile, Saudi Arabia also pledged an investment of $1 billion. However, the stock market turned negative again after the rupee depreciated against the dollar and closed the week at 220.66 points, down by 2.8% on a week-on-week basis. The benchmark index closed on Friday at 42,592 points, shedding 679 points or 1.5% on a weekly basis. As the costs of importing energy soars worldwide and climate crises wreak havoc, interest in nuclear power is on the rise, with nations scrambling to find alternative resources. One of the countries reconsidering nuclear energy is Japan, where the 2011 accident led to a suspension of many nuclear reactors over safety fears. Even in Germany, Europe's biggest economy, sticking with nuclear is no longer a taboo subject, as the energy crisis rekindles debate on shutting down the country's last 3 nuclear plants by the end of 2022. As the need for electricity booms, several countries have expressed a desire to develop nuclear infrastructure, including China, which already has the largest number of reactors, as well as the Czech Republic, India, and Poland, since nuclear offers an alternative to coal. Likewise, Britain, France, and the Netherlands have similar ambitions, and even the United States, where President Joe Biden's investment plan encourages the sector's development.